Number 1.
1955 Cadillac Series 62. Price, $13,900. Location, Harrisonville, Missouri. This 1955 Cadillac Series 62 four-door sedan is a rare and appealing example of mid-1950s Cadillac luxury, offered at an accessible price point for someone looking to enjoy a true classic American car. Finished in an elegant gray exterior with a matching gray interior, this Series 62 carries the presence, size, and unmistakable styling that made Cadillac the standard of the world during this era. One of the standout features of this car is its rare factory air conditioning. While the system is not currently operational, all of the original components are still in place, which is increasingly hard to find on cars of this vintage. Power steering and power brakes further enhance drivability, making this Cadillac far more comfortable and usable than many cars from the mid-1950s. Under the hood, the car runs on gasoline and is paired with an automatic transmission, delivering the smooth, effortless driving experience Cadillac buyers expected when new. Recent mechanical updates include a new exhaust system, battery, fuel pump, water pump, and wheel cylinders. The car runs, drives, and stops, though it has spent an extended period in storage and would benefit from some light sorting and regular use to bring everything fully up to speed. The interior is original and shows honest work consistent with age. The front carpet could use replacement, but the seats, panels, and trim retain their authentic look and feel. Notably, the power windows work perfectly, as does the power seat, features that were true luxury options in 1955 and still add to the car's appeal today. The seller believes this to be a genuine 54,000-mile car, which is reflected in the overall condition and originality. This is not a show car, but it is a solid, attractive driver with strong bones and excellent potential. With some cosmetic attention and minor mechanical fine-tuning, it could easily become a very impressive cruiser or local show car. Priced to sell and offered with a clean title in hand, this 1955 Cadillac Series 62 represents a great opportunity to own a classic Cadillac with rare options, timeless style, and plenty of upside for the next caretaker.
Number 2.
1946 Mercury Coupe. Price, $18,000. Location, Cadillac, Michigan. This beautifully restored 1946 Mercury Coupe represents post-war American style with smooth, flowing lines and understated elegance. Finished in a classic green exterior over a gray interior, this full-size Mercury captures the essence of late 1940s motoring and has been carefully brought back to its original condition. Exterior, period-correct and eye-catching. The body presents nicely with a deep green paint finish and bright chrome trim. While largely restored, there is a small 2-inch crack in the lower front driver's side window, only visible with the window fully raised, and a dent in the front fender chrome that may be visible in photos, minor flaws that do little to detract from the car's overall appeal. Interior, classic simplicity. Inside, the Mercury features a factory-style gray cloth interior with stock trim and finishes that reflect the understated luxury Mercury was known for. The dash and instrumentation are consistent with the original post-war design, and all major surfaces appear clean and well-maintained. Mechanical, V8 power with manual transmission. Under the hood is a flathead V8 engine mated to a manual transmission, delivering the dependable performance Mercury owners relied on. Recent maintenance includes new tires, a new battery, and a new muffler, making this coupe a solid choice for driving or showing. Mileage and ownership. Showing approximately 68,000 miles, this Mercury Coupe is believed to have been well cared for and retains much of its vintage charm. Summary. A fully restored example of Mercury's early post-war production, this 1946 coupe blends originality with tasteful refurbishment. It's ready for local shows, weekend cruising, or to be part of a growing collection at a very approachable price point.
Number 3.
1949 Kaiser Special. Price, $14,000. Location, Crosby, Texas. This 1949 Kaiser Special is a very unusual and eye-catching classic that offers vintage utility, old-school charm, and the kind of rare presence that instantly gets attention wherever it goes. Vehicles like this are not something you see every day, and that uniqueness alone is a big part of the appeal. According to the seller, this Jeep has been a well-cared-for classic over the years and was previously kept stored in a garage by the former owner. It's described as a vehicle that really stands out on the road and draws attention, which makes perfect sense for something this distinctive from the late 1940s. Whether you're into vintage off-roaders, post-war utility vehicles, or simply rare classics with character, this is the kind of machine that has a lot of personality. Finished in gray over a matching gray interior, this Jeep has a simple, honest, and rugged look that fits its era well. It's powered by a gasoline engine and paired with a manual transmission, which adds to the authentic old-school driving experience. With just 38,000 miles shown, and listed as a two-owner vehicle, it presents itself as a solid foundation for someone looking to preserve, revive, or lightly restore a rare classic. Now, it's important to note that the seller says the vehicle has been parked for about 2 years without being driven, and at the moment, it does not start. The seller believes it likely needs a new battery, and they also mention they do not want to put more money into it. So this is not being presented as a ready-to-go daily cruiser right now. It's more of an opportunity for the right buyer who understands vintage vehicles and sees the potential here. And honestly, that's where a lot of the value is. For someone who enjoys bringing classics back to life, this could be a very interesting project with a lot of charm already built in. The seller also makes it clear they would prefer serious buyers only and seem motivated to move it before it continues sitting unused.
Number 4.
1937 Ford Tudor. Price, $20,000. Location, Charlotte, North Carolina. Gateway Classic Cars of Charlotte is proud to digitally present this 1937 Ford Tudor, a striking example of pre-war American automotive design that blends timeless elegance with reliable, roadworthy performance. Finished in a deep and glossy black, this Tudor sedan makes a bold statement wherever it goes. The black paintwork complements the graceful curves of the body, and subtle chrome accents highlight the car's Art Deco-inspired styling. Period-correct hubcaps and wide white-wall tires complete the look, giving this classic Ford the kind of presence that turns heads whether it's parked at a car show or cruising down Main Street. Open the door, and you'll step back in time. The inviting interior is trimmed in soft tan cloth, with bench seating that offers both comfort and a sense of nostalgic charm. The simplicity of the cabin reminds you of an era when motoring was about the journey, not just the destination. The dashboard is clean and uncluttered, the controls easy to reach, and the overall atmosphere warm and welcoming. The tan cloth upholstery is well fitted and period appropriate, offering a sense of authenticity that enhances the car's vintage appeal. The interior space is generous, providing plenty of room for passengers to enjoy relaxed cruising in classic style. Under the hood lies the heart of this 1937 Ford Tudor, a flathead V8 engine that embodies Ford's innovation during the 1930s. Renowned for its durability and smooth power delivery, the flathead V8 provides an engaging driving experience, with just the right amount of old-school rumble to remind you of its heritage. The engine is paired to a 3-speed manual transmission that gives the driver full command of the powertrain, encouraging a hands-on, connected feel that's hard to find in modern vehicles. Shifting through the gears, you'll appreciate the simplicity and mechanical honesty of this Ford, offering an authentic pre-war motoring experience that's as enjoyable today as it was nearly 9 decades ago. This 1937 Ford Tudor is more than just a car, it's a rolling piece of history, a reminder of a time when style, craftsmanship, and mechanical integrity defined the automobile. It's a vehicle that invites conversation, admiration, and, most of all, driving pleasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector looking for a worthy addition to your garage, a hobbyist eager to enjoy weekend outings, or simply someone who appreciates the beauty of vintage engineering, this Ford Tudor will not disappoint. Experience the unmatched charm, character, and elegance of this remarkable 1937 Ford Tudor, and take home a true icon of the golden age of American motoring.
Number 5.
1940 Chevrolet Coupe. Price, $22,900. Location, Hodgenville, Kentucky. This 1940 Chevrolet two-door coupe is a clean old-school street rod with the right stance, dependable V8 power, and the kind of classic hot rod personality that makes it easy to enjoy. Finished in black over black, it has a timeless, aggressive look that fits the car perfectly and gives it a strong presence on the road. Under the hood sits a proven 350 Chevrolet V8 paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, making this Chevy a solid and user-friendly cruiser. It also comes equipped with power steering, power disc brakes, and air conditioning, giving it the kind of comfort and drivability upgrades that make a vintage hot rod much more enjoyable in real-world use. This coupe was built in traditional street rod fashion and rides on a Camaro front end with a 10-bolt rear, offering improved handling and road manners compared to a stock setup. Supporting that is a set of 15-inch weld wheels wrapped in Goodyear tires, helping complete the car's classic hot rod stance. The engine bay has been fitted with several nice performance-minded components, including an Edelbrock aluminum intake, Edelbrock carburetor, HEI ignition, headers, dual exhaust, and a new aluminum radiator. Together, it's a straightforward and reliable setup that should make this car easy to maintain and fun to drive. The body is described as solid, with nice floors, trunk, and frame, which is always a big plus on a car of this era. The paint is said to be older and not perfect, but still presentable and attractive overall, making this more of a driver-quality car you can enjoy without worrying about every little mark. It also features fiberglass fenders, running boards, and hood sides, with the painted hood sides included in the sale. Inside, the car continues the simple hot rod theme with a black interior, and it's equipped with working wipers, gauges, stereo, lights, and turn signals, helping make it a dependable and usable cruiser. Overall, this 1940 Chevrolet Coupe is a strong-running, good-driving vintage hot rod with solid bones, tasteful upgrades, and classic V8 appeal, ready to be driven and enjoyed.
Number 6.
1947 Ford Custom Hardtop Convertible. Price, $22,900. Location, Heath Springs, South Carolina. Offered here is a crazy cool 1947 Ford Custom Hardtop Convertible, a true hot rod with less than 6,000 miles since completion. Blending post-war Ford styling with classic street rod upgrades, this unique convertible delivers both vintage charm and modern cruising comfort. Exterior. Finished in a bright red paint, this Ford makes a bold impression from every angle. The removable tan hardtop adds flexibility, allowing you to enjoy open-air cruising or secure coupe-like comfort. Wide white wall tires complement the period-correct hot rod look, while the body lines retain the flowing elegance of late 1940s Ford design. Despite being an older build, the car has clearly been well maintained and still presents phenomenally. Interior. Inside, the Ford features a custom leather interior with seating for four, making it a comfortable ride whether it's just you and your gal or the whole family along for the cruise. A tilt steering column provides modern driving ease, while the back seat adds functionality not always found in hot rods of this era. The cabin strikes the right balance between vintage feel and upgraded comfort. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood, this Ford is powered by a strong 350 cubic inch small block Chevy V8, topped with an aluminum intake manifold and Edelbrock carburetor. Power is sent through an automatic transmission, making it easy and enjoyable to drive. The engine has plenty of power for highway cruising, while the setup ensures reliability and low-maintenance fun. Condition and history. Though built some years ago, this Ford has been driven fewer than 6,000 miles since completion. The build remains tight, reliable, and visually striking, showing the kind of care you'd expect from a well-kept hot rod. It runs and drives great, turning heads everywhere it goes. Summary. This 1947 Ford Custom Hardtop Convertible is the perfect blend of classic style and street rod performance. With its bold red finish, removable top, comfortable custom leather interior, and proven 350 V8 drivetrain, it's a versatile cruiser that's ready for shows, weekend drives, or simply to be enjoyed as a rolling piece of hot rod history. At $22,900, it represents an approachable entry into the world of custom classics.
Number 7.
1953 Packard Clipper. Price, $25,500. Location, Florida. Blending classic Packard prestige with modern engineering, this 1953 Packard Clipper is a beautifully restored and tastefully upgraded example of post-war American luxury. The recipient of a professional, body-off restoration by Mid-Southern Restorations of Cookeville, Tennessee, this elegant sedan combines timeless design with contemporary reliability. Finished in pure white two-stage paint with replated chrome trim, the car has earned multiple national awards, including consecutive first-place wins at the Hunters Auto Expo in Nashville. Exterior. The Clipper's design captures early 50s sophistication, graceful, understated, and proudly distinct. Its body was stripped to bare metal and refinished to show quality standards, accentuated by deluxe chrome spears, polished stainless moldings, and classic Packard badging. At the front, the signature Packard grille is flanked by visored headlights and a sculpted chrome bumper, while the rear features tasteful fins, ornate tail lamps, and Packard script exhaust tips. Subtle fender skirts and 15-inch Vintiques wire wheels with BF Goodrich Silvertown white walls complete the period-correct yet commanding presentation. Interior. Inside, the cabin exudes 1950s Americana with its inviting red and white two-tone upholstery, plush deluxe seating, and finely trimmed vinyl and fabric surfaces. The dash blends vintage style with modern practicality, featuring vintage air climate control, a direct-fit audio system, and classic instruments gauges integrated seamlessly into the stainless-trimmed fascia. Power windows, Packard-branded floor mats, and a custom AutoSound CD changer add comfort and convenience. Even the trunk is fully finished, housing a matching fifth-wire wheel and a rear air conditioning unit. Drivetrain and chassis. Powering this elegant cruiser is a modern 5.3-liter GM Vortec V8, producing 290 horsepower and 325 lb-ft of torque. The engine was sourced from a 2005 GMC donor and retains its lightweight aluminum construction, 9.5:1 compression, and smooth, reliable character. It's paired with a GM 4L60E 4-speed automatic transmission, providing effortless shifts and highway-ready performance. The chassis has been updated with a Heights Mustang 2 front suspension featuring power rack and pinion steering and power front disc brakes, while the rear retains its solid Packard geometry for a supple ride. A custom aluminized exhaust system delivers a refined tone through dual outlets. Together, these upgrades give the car excellent drivability and long-distance comfort, exactly what its builder intended when crafting a brand-new old family car. Summary. This 1953 Packard Clipper stands apart as a rare blend of elegance, performance, and exclusivity. With its award-winning restoration, modern V8 powertrain, air conditioning, and refined craftsmanship, it's equally at home on the show field or a weekend highway cruise. Distinctive, reliable, and undeniably sophisticated, this Clipper embodies the spirit of American luxury reborn for the modern era, a classic with grace, strength, and style to spare.
Number 8.
1941 Cadillac Series 62 Deluxe Coupe. Price, $28,900. Location, Indiana. This 1941 Cadillac Series 62 Deluxe Coupe embodies the grace, refinement, and engineering sophistication that defined Cadillac in the pre-war era. Beautifully finished in burgundy with a gray cloth interior, the car's flowing lines, chrome accents, and dignified stance perfectly capture the glamour and optimism of early 1940s American design. Power comes from Cadillac's robust 346 cubic inch flathead V8, mated to a 3-speed manual transmission, delivering a smooth and confident driving experience. Known for its quiet operation and reliability, this engine helped cement Cadillac's reputation as the standard of the world. Complementing its mechanical excellence are period features such as a heater, AM radio, fender skirts, wide white wall tires, spare tire, and jack, all adding authenticity and charm. This example benefits from a careful older restoration, performed to original specifications, preserving both its elegance and drivability. The exterior paint still retains a deep, rich gloss, while the interior upholstery presents beautifully with factory-correct materials and trim. Mechanically, the car remains strong and road-ready, offering the same refined character it did over 80 years ago. Cadillac produced only a limited number of these Series 62 Deluxe Coupes before wartime production halted in 1942, making surviving examples highly sought after today. As a result, this vehicle represents not only a fine collector's piece but also a tangible connection to a defining era of American automotive craftsmanship. For the collector who values authenticity, elegance, and historical significance, this 1941 Cadillac Series 62 Deluxe Coupe is an exceptional opportunity to own a piece of Cadillac heritage that continues to command respect on the road and admiration on the show field.
Number 9.
1954 Chevrolet 210 Sedan. Price, $28,900. Location, Kissimmee, Florida. This 1954 Chevrolet 210 sedan is a remarkably well-preserved and highly original example showing just 35,000 miles. Retaining its authentic post-war design and mechanical character, this Chevy represents the charm and simplicity of mid-1950s motoring. Exterior. Finished in dark blue, the body remains straight and solid, showcasing the clean lines and subtle chrome accents that distinguished Chevrolet's 210 series. The paint presents well for its age, and the bright work, glass, and trim pieces remain in very good condition, contributing to the car's honest, well-kept appearance. Interior. Inside, the cabin features an original blue cloth interior that speaks to the car's low mileage and careful ownership. The dashboard, gauges, and controls retain their factory layout, reflecting Chevrolet's understated mid-century design. The bench seats, door panels, and carpeting are all consistent with the car's original presentation. Drivetrain. Power comes from Chevrolet's dependable straight-six engine, paired with an automatic transmission for smooth and effortless driving. The car runs and drives as expected for a well-maintained survivor, making it ideal for enthusiasts who appreciate originality and period-correct mechanicals. Summary. With only 35,000 miles and a high degree of originality, this 1954 Chevrolet 210 captures the essence of 1950s family motoring. Its preserved condition, straightforward design, and reliable inline-six make it an authentic example of Chevrolet craftsmanship from the era.
Number 10.
1952 Chevrolet Styleline Deluxe. Price, $29,900. Location, Concord, North Carolina. Mileage, 112 miles TMU. Transmission, automatic. Originality, custom. Exterior. This custom 1952 Chevrolet Styleline Deluxe presents a bold, high-gloss black finish that highlights the car's clean body lines and unmistakable early 50s profile. The two-door coupe silhouette remains classic, with smooth panels, polished chrome accents, and period-correct trim that reflect the style of the era while enhancing its custom appeal. Its stance sits slightly lowered for a more aggressive look, supported by modern wheels and tires that add stability without compromising the vintage aesthetic. Clear lenses, bright stainless details, and well-fitted glass give the car a crisp, completed appearance befitting a freshly restored custom build. Interior. Inside, the cabin is finished in a striking red/burgundy theme that contrasts beautifully with the black exterior. The upholstery has been fully updated with fresh materials, blending classic design elements with custom enhancements. The seats feature clean stitching and comfortable bolstering, while the door panels and carpets complement the overall color palette. A custom steering wheel, upgraded gauges, and improved switchgear subtly modernize the driving environment without erasing the car's mid-century identity. Everything inside feels restored, fresh, and tastefully coordinated. Drivetrain. Power comes from a modern engine swap paired with an automatic transmission, giving this Styleline significantly improved drivability compared to its 1952 origins. The upgraded drivetrain delivers smoother acceleration, better reliability, and easier cruising, making it well suited for weekend drives or local shows. Steering and braking components have been updated to support the performance of the newer power plant, resulting in a more confidence-inspiring ride. The undercarriage shows signs of restoration and customization consistent with a low-mile, recently completed build. Summary: this 1952 Chevrolet Styleline Deluxe is a thoughtfully executed custom coupe that blends vintage Chevrolet style with modern performance and comfort. Finished in deep black over a rich red interior, equipped with a fresh drivetrain, and showing only 112 miles since completion, it stands as a turnkey cruiser ready for enjoyment. Ideal for collectors who appreciate classic 50s aesthetics enhanced with contemporary upgrades, this Styleline delivers standout curb appeal and dependable performance in one cohesive package.
Number 11.
1955 Chevrolet Delray. Price, $29,000. Location, Morgantown, Pennsylvania. This 1955 Chevrolet Delray presents as a beautifully restored example of Chevrolet's first-year Tri-5 styling, finished in the classic India ivory over onyx black combination. The paint remains in very good condition with only a few minor chips, while the chrome and stainless trim show exceptional shine throughout, from the grille and bumpers to the window surrounds and polished side accents. Wide white wall tires and tri-point star wheel covers add a period-correct touch, complemented by a set of bright lake pipes that complete the mid-50s cruising aesthetic. Inside, the car features the signature Delray waffle pattern vinyl in black with white bolsters, all restored to a clean and correct appearance. The split front bench, matching rear bench, and coordinated door panels reflect excellent craftsmanship. The dashboard retains its distinctive dual-fan layout with polished brightwork, paired with an original steering wheel, a column-mounted tachometer, and a trio of underdash auxiliary gauges. A Hurst floor shifter sits proudly on the hump, while the headliner, carpeting, and trunk area all present very well, reinforcing the quality of the restoration. The engine bay hosts a fully restored and brightly detailed 235 CI inline-six, featuring a chrome air cleaner, chrome valve cover, Clifford intake, headers, and additional chrome accessories. The contrasting blue engine block pops against the clean black engine bay, making for an appealing show-quality presentation. Power is delivered through a manual transmission, offering a classic three-pedal driving experience. Underneath, the car remains structurally sound with an independent front suspension, a 4-link rear setup, a Ford 8-inch rear end, and a glassback-style exhaust system. The rockers show a previously repaired area with a small remaining hole underneath, noted for transparency, but the overall undercarriage is solid and well preserved. Overall, this 1955 Chevrolet Delray stands as a sharp, well-restored example of an early Tri-5 with distinctive styling, a highly detailed engine bay, and a period-authentic interior. Its combination of clean presentation, classic features, and strong visual appeal makes it an ideal candidate for weekend cruising, show participation, or vintage collection display.
Number 12.
1947 Lincoln 76H Series Coupe. Price, $28,900. Location, Miami. This 1947 Lincoln 76H Series Coupe is the kind of classic that blends post-war American luxury with modern drivability, creating a car that looks elegant, distinctive, and far more usable than many originals from the same era. Finished in a beautiful two-tone white and maroon color combination, this Lincoln carries the long, graceful styling that made these early Continentals such standout automobiles, while benefiting from a number of carefully chosen upgrades that make it much easier to enjoy on today's roads. At first glance, this Lincoln still looks every bit like the refined luxury coupe it was born to be. The body lines are long, smooth, and unmistakably pre- and post-war in character, with a commanding presence that few cars of the era could match. The chrome trim presents beautifully, the externally mounted spare adds a strong touch of period-correct sophistication, and the overall look remains true to the spirit of the original car. The seller also notes that the car received a new paint job in 2018, and that fresh finish helps this Lincoln retain a clean, well-kept appearance while still honoring its vintage personality. Inside, the car continues that same classic atmosphere with a red interior that pairs perfectly with the maroon accents outside. the cabin keeps much of its original luxury car feel, with bench seating front and rear, a broad dashboard design, and the kind of old-school charm that makes these late 1940s American coupes so memorable. At the same time, this Lincoln has been updated with electric windows, adding a bit of convenience without taking away from the overall classic experience. But what really transforms this car is what's under the hood. Originally, these cars came with Lincoln's flathead V12, but this example has been upgraded with a new 454 cubic inch V8 with reportedly less than 35,000 miles, paired with a new automatic transmission. That means this Lincoln doesn't just look substantial, it has the power to back it up. Compared to the original drivetrain, this setup offers a major jump in performance, reliability, and ease of maintenance, making the car far more practical for regular driving, cruising, and weekend use. And that's exactly what makes this Lincoln so appealing. It preserves the style, presence, and exclusivity of a true post-war American luxury coupe, while giving its next owner the kind of mechanical confidence that makes ownership far less intimidating. It's not just a car to admire in the garage, it's the kind of classic you can actually take out, enjoy, and show off with pride. If you've been looking for a vintage American coupe that offers elegance, rarity, upgraded power, and unmistakable road presence, this 1947 Lincoln 76H Series Coupe is a very compelling machine. It has the look of a traditional classic, the comfort of a grand cruiser, and the kind of V8 power that makes it far more than just a static display piece.
Number 13.
1941 Chevrolet Coupe, Pro Street Custom. Price, $30,000. Location, California. This 1941 Chevrolet Coupe is a true Pro Street Custom, an all-steel body transformed into a pavement-pounding machine with over 1,000 horsepower on tap. Built with the philosophy of going fast and looking good doing it, this Chevy blends 1940s styling with modern performance and engineering. The result is a show-quality, track-capable build that captures the essence of American hot rodding. Finished in a vivid combination of orange, purple, white, green, and tan with custom pinstriping, the all-steel body has been chopped, shaved, and Frenched for a smooth, aggressive profile. The front features a traditional steel grille, Frenched headlights, and a custom one-piece hood with a polished Hilborn intake bursting through. Smoked glass, a mildly chopped roofline, and a smoothed rear deck lid with Frenched Corvette taillights emphasize its sleek, modernized lines. The coupe rides on polished 15-inch billet specialties wheels, wrapped in Mickey Thompson rubber, 26 by 7.50 in front and massive 33 by 12.50 out back. Under the hood sits an NHRA spec 454 cubic inch big block V8, bored .060 over and topped with a BDS 8-71 supercharger. The setup is capable of producing an astonishing 1,085 horsepower on E85 ethanol. The polished Hilborn injection system, Edelbrock Performer heads, and ceramic-coated long-tube headers ensure both show-stopping looks and ferocious performance. Power is sent through a race-prepped turbo-hydromatic 400 automatic transmission to a custom Ford 9-inch rear with strange S/S street axles. The chassis has been back-halved and fitted with a Mustang 2 front suspension, fully adjustable 4-link rear, and all-down coilover shocks. Stopping power is handled by power 4-wheel disc brakes, while exhaust exits through 3-inch dual pipes with Dynamax Race Magna mufflers and side pipes. Inside, the custom tan leather interior blends comfort with modern hot rod flair. Bucket seats sit alongside custom side panels with billet handles and integrated speakers. A leather-wrapped console houses a Loker-style shifter, billet accessories, and an MP3-compatible Pile CD/DVD player. The orange-painted dash is fitted with Autometer ProComp ultralight gauges, while a polished tilt steering column carries a billet wheel. Overhead, a leather headliner and sun visors continue the refined theme. Out back, a remote-operated deck lid reveals a custom-upholstered trunk with a large fuel cell and additional storage. With its all-steel body, radical paintwork, fully custom leather interior, and a supercharged 454 V8 making over 1,000 horsepower, this 1941 Chevrolet Coupe is a no-compromise pro street build. It's equally at home on the strip, at a car show, or simply as the crown jewel in any serious collection. A ground-up project like this would cost years of work and easily triple the investment. This one is complete, sorted, and ready to run.
Number 14.
1948 Buick Super convertible. Price, $34,000. Location, Phoenix, Arizona. This 1948 Buick Super convertible is a timeless example of post-war American luxury, finished in rich red paint with gleaming chrome trim and a tan canvas power convertible top. Its sweeping fenders, iconic waterfall grille, and side-opening hood define the elegance of late 1940s Buick design, while steel wheels with period-correct Buick hubcaps and wide white-wall Coker Classic tires complete the vintage look. Under the hood, a 248 cubic inch inline-8 engine delivers smooth power through a 3-speed manual transmission operated by a column-mounted shifter. The car rides on an independent front suspension with rear leaf springs and is stopped by drum brakes at all 4 corners, offering the soft, refined ride Buick was known for in this era. Inside, the tan vinyl interior offers comfortable bench seating with red safety belts, a body color dash with chrome accents, and factory gauges. Chrome door trim adds elegance, and a hidden AM/FM CD player in the glove box blends modern audio convenience with period authenticity. With 70,473 miles showing, true mileage unknown, this Buick offers a rare chance to own a beautifully preserved and tastefully upgraded example of 1940s American motoring. From its distinctive styling to its smooth road manners, this super convertible is pure boulevard class.
Number 15.
1931 Ford Model A Roadster pickup. Price, $48,600. Location, Atlanta. Get ready to take home a true classic with a modern twist. This 1931 Ford Model A Roadster pickup is a beautifully crafted blend of vintage styling and modern performance, thanks to expert craftsmanship by Brookville Roadster. Finished in a stunning root beer float metallic paint, this Roadster pickup combines traditional Ford Model A design with a sleek, contemporary look. The 16-inch wheels wrapped in 6.00 to 16 tires give it the perfect stance, while the pickup bed seamlessly integrates functionality with style, making this truck an outstanding piece of automotive art. Inside, the parchment vinyl interior keeps the vintage aesthetic alive. The bench seat offers comfort with a classic feel, while the simple gauge package keeps everything functional and period correct. The floor-mounted shifter and vinyl door panels complete the refined yet timeless design of the interior. Under the hood, this truck packs a serious punch with a ZZ4 350 V8 crate engine, delivering modern power and performance to this classic pickup. The engine is paired with an S10-sourced 5-speed manual transmission, offering smooth shifting and precise control. The dual exhaust with cherry bomb-style mufflers gives this truck a signature sound you'll love. This Ford Model A is built for performance with hairpin radius rod front suspension and adjustable coilovers in the rear, ensuring smooth handling in a comfortable ride. The Ford 8-inch rear end with 3.80:1 gearing ensures this truck is ready to take on any challenge. The aluminum radiator with electric fan keeps everything cool under pressure, and the drum brakes give you the stopping power you need. This 1931 Ford Model A Roadster pickup is the perfect blend of style, power, and performance. Whether you're looking to cruise the streets or take it to car shows, this beauty is ready to turn heads. Call 678-279-1609 today for more information or to schedule a viewing.
Number 16.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air 4-door hardtop. Price, $37,500. Location, Palmyra, Missouri. The 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air is one of the most recognizable American classics ever built, and this 4-door hardtop offers all the iconic Tri-5 styling in a package that's both stylish and practical. Finished in blue over a black interior, this Bel Air has had its paint restored and still retains its original interior, which the seller describes as being in good shape. That combination gives the car a nice balance of authenticity and fresh presentation, making it an appealing driver quality classic. One of the standout features of this car is its hardtop body style, which gives it that clean, pillarless side profile that collectors and enthusiasts have always loved. It delivers much of the same visual appeal as the more expensive two-door models, while offering added usability and interior space. This Bel Air is also equipped with aftermarket air conditioning, a welcome upgrade that makes it far more enjoyable in warm weather cruising. The seller also notes that the factory air components can be included, which is a nice bonus for anyone who appreciates period-correct features or future restoration options. Most importantly, the car is described as one that runs and drives well, which is exactly what many buyers are looking for in a classic like this, something attractive, comfortable, and ready to be enjoyed without needing a full rebuild or restoration project. For someone wanting a 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air with timeless style, solid drivability, and a more affordable entry point into the Tri-5 market, this four-door hardtop makes a very appealing case.
Number 17.
1932 Ford Roadster. Price, $39,900. Location, Akron, New York, United States. A 1932 Ford Roadster is already one of the most iconic hot rod platforms ever created, but when it's built with this level of detail, craftsmanship, and purpose, it becomes something much more than just another deuce. This particular Roadster starts with a Brookville steel body, but from there, it has been heavily and thoughtfully modified into a true custom-built street rod with a very serious presence. Finished in red and showing just 2,725 miles, this is clearly a car that was built with intention, not shortcuts. At the heart of the build is a Chevrolet LT1 small block V8, paired with a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission, giving the car the kind of modern performance and drivability that makes it far more enjoyable than a traditional early hot rod on today's roads. It's a strong, proven setup that offers both reliability and excitement, exactly what you want in a lightweight open-top roadster. The chassis and body modifications are where this build really starts to separate itself. The frame is pinched in the front and bobbed in the rear, helping create a cleaner, tighter, more aggressive overall profile. It rides on coilovers at all four corners, and braking is handled by Willwood disc brakes front and rear, giving the car modern stopping power to match its performance. And then come the truly custom details. This Roadster features a full aluminum belly pan from front to back, a narrowed grille shell, a lengthened hood, and a heavily reworked cowl section, where the four bars actually pass into the cowl, a subtle but very advanced design touch that tells you this was not a casual build. It also wears custom windshield stanchions, built specifically for the 3-inch chopped windshield, along with custom taillights, a custom gauge panel, and a custom steering wheel. Inside, the car continues with a premium, finished feel thanks to a full leather interior, holder harness seat belts, a hidden heater, and even a working cowl vent, proving that this build wasn't just about looks, it was about creating something functional, refined, and enjoyable to drive. The seller says nothing was overlooked on this build, and based on the specification list, that claim seems entirely believable. This 1932 Ford Roadster is not just a hot rod, it's a carefully engineered custom with real style, real detail, and the kind of one-off craftsmanship that makes it stand apart from the crowd.
Number 18.
1950 Cadillac Series 61 Coupe. Price $34,600. Location, New York. This 1950 Cadillac Series 61 two-door coupe offers a refined blend of post-war optimism and American luxury, finished in a striking burgundy and gold two-tone. Showing 43,973 miles, TMU, it retains its factory 331 Ci V8 and numbers-matching drivetrain, backed by a 4-speed Hydra-Matic. From the wide chrome grille to the sleek rear fenders, this is a Cadillac designed to impress both at rest and on the move. The exterior reflects the bold design language of the era, massive chrome bumpers, pontoon-style fenders, modest tail fins, and a graceful roofline that gently slopes into a rounded rear deck. The paint is rich and even, with excellent gloss and minimal blemishes. Chrome shows some mild aging but remains presentable. Factory skirts and wide whitewall tires on steel wheels with Cadillac caps complete the period look. Inside, the cabin offers a living room level of comfort in layered gray cloth with subtle tan and burgundy accents. The split bench seats remain original, with only minor patina and wear on the cushions. The sweeping dash, painted in tan with contrasting burgundy center panels, houses bold black and white gauges, a factory clock, and an AM radio, inoperable. The original steering wheel is cracked from age but retains its full horn ring. A mohair headliner remains intact, while the trunk houses a vintage matte and full-size spare. Power comes from the original 331ci V8, rated at 160 horsepower, mated to a 4-speed automatic and 3.36 rear gearing. Underhood presentation is clean and correct, including factory-style air cleaner and ignition components. The car rides on coil springs up front and leafs in the rear, with drum brakes at all 4 corners. The undercarriage shows light surface rust, a touch of seepage at the transmission pan, and otherwise dry and solid structure with factory undercoating still present. On the road, the car starts easily, idles smoothly, and delivers a quiet, comfortable ride. The transmission shifts properly, and the car tracks straight with good braking. Note, the radio and horn were not operational during testing. All other functions performed as expected. Cadillac Series 61 was a symbol of upward mobility in post-war America, and this example captures that spirit with its preserved originality, elegant presence, and unmistakable stature. Measuring nearly 18 feet long and draped in chrome and style, this coupe remains a dignified reminder of what it meant to move up in 1950, and still carries that prestige today.
Number 19.
$1934 Ford Model 40 Hot Rod. Price $29,500. Location, Boise, Idaho. This isn't your average 34 Ford build, this is a fresh, professionally assembled hot rod that blends iconic pre-war coupe styling with modern street performance, updated comfort, and true driver-focused engineering. With just 116 miles since completion, this Model 40 delivers the look of a traditional hot rod with the feel of a modern performance machine. Summary. Finished in a deep dark green, this Factory 5 racing build has the kind of stance and presence that immediately separates it from typical street rods. The body keeps the unmistakable silhouette that made the 1934 Ford one of the most desirable hot rod platforms of all time, while the overall execution gives it a far more refined and contemporary feel. It's sharp, clean, and built to be driven, not just parked. Exterior. The custom paintwork was completed by Coleman Auto Body, giving the car a rich finish that perfectly complements its timeless lines. From the flowing fenders to the aggressive rake, every angle of this coupe feels intentional. Powder-coated details by Powtech powder coating add durability and visual crispness, while the knockoff-style wheels wrapped in Yokohama S-Drive radials complete the look with a perfect balance of vintage attitude and modern grip. Interior. Inside, this Ford steps well beyond old-school hot rod expectations. The black interior is clean, purposeful, and loaded with convenience features that make this coupe genuinely enjoyable on the road. It includes power windows, power doors, and even a power-operated trunk, bringing modern usability into a classic shell. A vintage Ahrens-Fox system keeps the cabin comfortable, while a kicker Bluetooth sound system, tilt steering column, updated gauges, and 4-point seat belts give the car a far more contemporary driving experience. Drivetrain and performance. Power comes from a custom-built Chevrolet 350ci V8 assembled by Performance Unlimited, equipped with MSD electronic fuel injection for improved reliability, throttle response, and drivability. Backing it is a Tremec TKO 600 5-speed manual transmission with overdrive and hydraulic clutch, making this coupe far more engaging than the average automatic street rod. Power is sent through an 8.8-inch Ford rear end with 3.55 gears and 31 spline axles, while supporting upgrades include electric power steering, a 110-amp alternator, and a stainless steel exhaust system that gives the car the kind of sound a proper hot rod should have. It's quick, crisp, and built to cruise, show, or simply enjoy whenever the road calls. Summary. If you've been looking for a turnkey 1934 Ford hot rod that combines legendary styling, modern drivability, and fresh build quality, this one checks all the right boxes. It has the right look, the right hardware, and the right attitude to stand out at any cruise night or cars and coffee event. A beautifully built 34 Ford with modern power, manual transmission, and serious curb appeal, offered at a price that makes it hard to ignore.
Number 20.
1933 Chrysler CL Imperial Dual Windshield Phaeton. Price, $79,000. Location, Hershey, Pennsylvania. There are classic cars, and then there are automobiles that truly define an era. This 1933 Chrysler CL Imperial Dual Windshield Phaeton is one of those rare machines, a rolling work of art from the height of America's classic era. Long, low, elegant, and undeniably dramatic, the CL Imperial was Chrysler's answer to the world's finest luxury automobiles. Riding on a massive 146-inch wheelbase, it combined advanced engineering with breathtaking coachwork, making it one of the most respected and best-driving American classics of its time. And this one is especially significant. Of the 151 Chrysler CL Imperial chassis built in 1933, just 36 were fitted with LeBaron's spectacular dual windshield Phaeton body, making this one of the rarest and most desirable open Chrysler classics in existence. Today, only a small number are believed to survive. Finished in a beautiful beige exterior over rich oxblood leather, this Imperial has all the details that make it unforgettable: split-opening windshields, a retractable rear windscreen, dual side-mounted spares, and a graceful body profile that captures the glamour of pre-war motoring at its absolute peak. This particular car comes from the respected Kleps collection and benefits from an older restoration completed in the 1950s, giving it a level of charm and authenticity that cannot be replicated. Yes, it shows patina. Yes, it shows age. But that is exactly what makes this car so special. It wears its history with pride. Under the hood is Chrysler's smooth and powerful L-head inline-8, and according to marque experts, this car appears to retain its original engine and original body, an important detail for serious collectors. It runs well, presents beautifully, and offers the next owner the option to preserve it, lightly recommission it for touring, or take it to the next level with a concours restoration. (1918) Ahrens-Fox Model M Fire Truck. Price, $49,500. Location, United States. Some vehicles are collectible, but this one once answered alarms, carried crews into danger, and now survives as one of the most commanding pieces of American mechanical history you could ever own. This 1918 Ahrens-Fox Model M fire truck is not just an antique, but a rolling monument to the golden age of American fire apparatus. Known as the Rolls-Royce of fire apparatus, Ahrens-Fox built some of the finest and most respected fire engines of its era, and this Model M pumper represents that legacy beautifully. At its heart is Ahrens-Fox's own mighty inline-6 monoblock engine, paired with a 3-speed gearbox and chain-driven rear axle, built to move with authority and purpose. Its most unforgettable feature is mounted proudly up front, the iconic 750-gallon-per-minute 4-piston pump topped by Ahrens-Fox's signature spherical chrome air chamber. Both functional and dramatic, it remains one of the most recognizable and visually striking designs ever fitted to a fire engine. This particular example, Truck 858, was originally delivered to the Mount Vernon Fire Department in Westchester County, New York, where it served faithfully for many years. To extend its working life, its original artillery wheels and solid rubber tires were later replaced with steel wheels and pneumatic tires, improving ride quality and drivability. Its history is equally compelling. After retirement in the early 1950s, the truck passed through several caretakers before becoming a cherished part of the Branford, Connecticut Fire Department community, where it remained in the Tweed family for decades and was later restored and preserved with care. Today, this Model M presents beautifully in gleaming dark red paint with gold leaf striping, polished fittings, and an impressive collection of authentic accessories. Outfitted as a quad combination, it includes ground ladders, a chemical tank, hose bed, rear-mounted hose reel, along with wooden ladders, new hose, and brass extinguishers mounted on the running boards. The result is a vehicle that does not merely sit in a collection, it dominates the room, the street, and any event it attends. Surprisingly manageable in size and known for its massive low-end torque and deep six-cylinder sound, it offers both visual spectacle and real mechanical presence. This is the kind of machine that belongs in a serious collection, museum display, prestigious parade, or historic exhibition. It is more than a fire truck, it is a preserved symbol of courage, craftsmanship, and American industrial pride.